Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Overfield Tavern Museum. We've got one more piece of clothing from the museum's collection that we want to share with you. These are just the most delicate, the most ethereal, the most beautiful ladies' silk satin shoes that we've ever had the luxury of handling. These are from the collection. They were definitely purchased in New England at an auction, probably in the late 1980s, early 1990s. They're beautiful and so very light and ethereal. It looks like, a fairy seamstress sewed them. Mm-hmm. So we can date these to the first 25 years, first quarter of the 19th century, from a couple of things. From the squareness of the vamp and of the toe. And the fact that when you turn them over, there is absolutely no difference from the heel to the sole of the shoe. They're extremely flat. They echo the Regency design period standards, being very, very flat, very, very light. The leather that the soles are made of they're just paper thin. To touch them is to carry absolutely no weight whatsoever. The silk satin has been made in two parts. It does have a seam here at the arch of the foot. And they are lined in a very, very fine linen. It's almost difficult to see the difference between the silk and the linen because the linen is so fine, it has a sheen to it. But with your bare fingers, you can feel it. You can feel the difference between the silkiness here and the bite of the linen. Mm-hmm. There is, to my naked eye, a little bit of damage along the side of one of these slippers, but I don't see any sewing holes for any lacing ribbon that might have been on them. That doesn't mean with a little bit more investigation you couldn't find that they had some kind of a lacing ribbon on them. But to my eyes, being this very, very beautiful light white or ivory silk, these were probably wedding shoes that someone kept because of the significance to them in their wedding outfit.
So that's linen?
Yes, that's linen. One of the very, very best things about them is that the right one, and they do have a right and a left vamp, if you take a look, they are shaped.
You can
right from left. Last, I should say. They have right and left lasts. In the right one, they have this beautiful label that has been stenciled into them that says L.S. Merino, Lady Shoemaker, Main Street, Roxbury, Massachusetts.
Beautiful.
And I could be wrong, but I can see some writing on the interior of the right shoe that might be a name. I would have to put my glasses on and do a little bit further investigation.
That might be a...
The cobblers sometimes did make shoes that were specifically for individual clients, so they would mark them. And that is not unusual.
Miss?
They're just so light and ethereally beautiful.
So light and ethereal.
That's leather there.
That's leather.
Yes, you're right. Miss Jan has pointed out that while there is linen that is backing the sole of the shoes, on the back of the heel section, the interior of the heel section, we should say, that is white kid leather.
I think it is.
Which makes sense to how well they've stayed shaped.
Yes.
They're just lovely. We're so fortunate to be able to see these beautiful shoes 200 years nearly after they were made, and through them become in touch with the beautiful young lady who undoubtedly wore them on a very important day in her life. So we thank the Overfield Tavern Museum and for you for joining us here to get to touch and examine these rare pieces of clothing together. Thank you.